Now we are discussing the IPv4 address. We know that many of the times we have seen the IP address just like 192.168.17.11. So this type of address we have seen into the labs, college computers, and this is called the IPv4 address, Internet Protocol version 4. To connect to computer or maybe taking the remote of a computer, we need the IP address. That IP address is nothing but this IPv4 address. So talking about this IPv address, it is unique and universal. Unique and universal means if we connect multiple computers in a network, then all the computers will be having the separate IP addresses. They cannot have the same IP address. So we can say that two devices on internet can never have same address at the same time. If all the computers are having the different addresses, then it is very much easy to communicate with each other. If I have the address of one computer, then I can send the data. I can take the remote login. So that's why this IP address are used, because every computer is having the different addresses. Now talking about the IPv4 address, they are of 4 byte or 32-bit addresses. 1 byte is having the 8 bits, that's why this is the 32-bit, which is the 4 byte of the address. Now if we talk about the IPv4, then if a device operating at network layer has M connections from the internet, it need to have the M addresses. If a computer is connected to the internet and it is having the M connections, then obviously M addresses are required, because every connection need a different IP. So those many IP addresses are required. Now we are discussing the address space. Well, if we talk about the address space, the total number of addresses which is used by any of the protocol like IPv4, that is called the address space. Means how many addresses which are taken by the IPv4 or any protocol, that is cumulative, called the address space. Now there is a formula of finding the address space, and the formula is address space is equal to 2 to the power n. When if we talk about the n, so n signify the bits used to define a address. Now we are going to find the address space of IPv4. If we talk about the IPv4 address, then it is having the 32 bits. It is the address of 32 bits. So now if we find the address space, so address space of IPv4 is equal to 2 to the power n, and n is the 32, so 2 to the power 32. Now if we calculate this, then this will become 429, then 4967296, and that is nearly more than 4 billion. So if we talk about the IPv4, that means how much space IPv4 can has. That means it can has the 4 billion of the address spaces, which is really huge. That means we can connect the multiple computers into the IPv4. Now we are discussing the notations. There are two types of notations which are used under IPv4 addresses. The first type of the notation we are having is the dotted decimal notation. If we talk about the dotted decimal notation, then here we are having the simple IPv address, just like we are having 192.168.30.21. So this type of address we are having, that is the dotted decimal notation. Now this address is written in the decimal form and separated by the decimal point called dot. So here we can see that there are 4 blocks, block 1, 2, 3 and 4, and all are separated by the dot. So there is a dot in between, and if you talk about these blocks, then we can see that these are the decimal numbers. We know that the number from 0 to 9, they fall under the category of the decimal number, which is having the base as 10 now, and they are separated by the dot. This is the more compact and easy to read form. Many of the times we have seen such addresses in the lab or maybe the computers, that 192.168.something.something. So this address is very easy to understand and learn. So this is the simplest form, which is called the dotted decimal, and this is the address of 4 byte, because there are 4 octets present and they are all of 1 byte. So this is of 4 byte address. Now we are having the another notation of IPv4, which is the binary notation. So now we are having the binary notation. If we are going to convert the dotted decimal notation into binary, that is called the binary notation. So if I take the 192 and if I convert this to the binary, so here we are having the 8 bits, that is 1 1, afterward trailing all the zeros, 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is the conversion of 192 into binary. Now if I convert 168 to the binary, then conversion will be 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0. Then afterward, if I convert 30 to the binary, then that will be 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Then afterward, if I convert this 21, then that will be 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1. So here we are having the binary notation. So we can say that the binary notation is written into the binary form. So if we talk about the binary notation, here all the things are displayed as the 32 bits. So here if we check that these are the 8 bits, then afterward again this is the 8 bit, then further the third one is also having the 8, then further we are also having the 8. So these are all the 8 bits, and if we combine these 8 bits, 8 plus 8 plus 8, then the result will become the 32 bit of the address. And similarly, if we talk about the dotted decimal notation, here we are having all the octets of 1 byte, so 1 1 1 and 1, so that is combinedly 1 plus 1 plus 1, so that will be equal to 4 byte. And we know that 4 byte is nothing but equal to 32 bit. So both the representations are same, but it depends that where we are using them. So in the dotted decimal we can write that it is displayed as 4 byte address. So here we have learned the two notations of IPv4 addresses, which is dotted decimal notation and binary notation, and we know that dotted decimal notation is more popular and on the daily basis we use this notation. And talking about the IPv4 address, this address is very popular because every device is having the unique address. They cannot have the duplicate address. So that is all about the IPv4 addresses.